Yeah, that's a pretty complicated statement and question. When you look at a hitter and you look inside, hits are not always indicative of where a hitter is at. You look inside their walks, how are they making their outs? Are there hard outs inside the streak of offers and is there swing and miss there? The thing with Nomar, extremely balanced hitter, head stays still for the most part throughout the swing. He's got great hands. There are times where pitchers select to pitch guys a certain way, and if they can stay there, they can make it challenging. For us, what we look at with all of our hitters, and you ask about Nomar, just the balance was there, the swing was there, there was some hard contact, there were some balls that were just missed, the timing was good. What you saw tonight is just the product of staying consistent with the process of the swing, the approach, and that pays off for hitters. It's the hitters who change that really dig themselves into a situation where it's very challenging for those to come out, for them to come out of those type of situations. But Nomar's not that guy. He's a very stubborn guy in the box. That's what you want to be as a hitter.
Yeah, Andrew seemed really locked in tonight. What made him so effective and effective all season, really?
Yeah, very similar to what we've seen as a trend from him lately is the four-seam and two-seam attack with a fastball. Felt like he had a much he had a solid approach with the mix, and he was able to get the four-seam up in the zone. You saw that he induced a number of pop-ups tonight, really more probably than he's gotten in any given game. Generally, he's a ground ball guy. He kind of joked about that inside the game about where the ground ball's at. Well, they got the ground balls when he needed them, but just thought it was pounding the strike zone, four-seam, two-seam attack.
On the subject of Nomar, an 0 for 26 for a kid in his second season, is that a test? And if so, did he pass the test, so to speak?
Well, he got the nickname for a reason. The Big Chill, not because he couldn't hit, but because he was solid in his mental approach. We've talked about this before. Very mature kid for his age, a very mature approach in everything that he does. Is there an effect during those stretches? There are, but for a guy like this, who I think he feeds off of some of those veteran hitters around him, who he learns from those guys about how to stay consistent. I don't think there is a nick in the armor of Nomar anywhere. It's just that he's going to stay stubborn, stay with the approach. And we've seen that. There a couple of times we've moved him out of that 3 spot in the lineup. And he's responded, and he responded well, being in that spot. Look, this is going to be a young guy who continues to grow in his approach and how he hits every year that we continue to watch him play.
Beltre just getting closer to 3,000. Just talk about what you saw from him tonight.
Yeah, look, it's a couple hits tonight, 2 away, a lot of energy inside that dugout, a lot of energy from Adrian. It's fun to watch. Total buzz inside the dugout when he comes to the plate. You watch, everybody's up on that rail. They're wanting to watch. They're wanting to see it. They want to lock that into their memory and be part of it.
Last time you guys faced Chris Tillman, he only allowed 1 run on 2 hits. What changed between then and tonight? Was it something to do with like the energy, kind of like you said, or was it just a matter of changing your approach, or what?
Well, I think he pitched very well against us in Baltimore. He made a lot of pitches, a lot of pitches in some good pitcher zones. We did hit some balls well off of him that night. Look, our offense tonight was centered around a few guys. If you go back and look, Nomar, Beltre, Elvis, Chu with the walks, and then Gomez late with the big RBI there, 2 RBI. So I just felt like that our guys that, you know, those hard hit balls tonight, we got the home run, we got some balls in the gap to where before none of those hard hit balls that we had in Baltimore, they fell in. You know, maybe he didn't have his best stuff tonight, but he threw the ball extremely well against us in Baltimore.
Was Adrian's first at bat as instructive as any other at bat? You know, 3-1, he didn't try to pull the ball and just.
Absolutely. No, it's a man getting really close to 3,000. You don't collect 3,000 hits without being able to do those type of things.